What's up, everybody? Welcome to Move to Six, presented by Grifols Plasma Donation Centers. DJ Bucky back with you on a, I don't know, Buck, I just felt like the sun was shining a little brighter today. I can't put my finger on it. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's something I heard last night.
Yeah,
I don't know, but I just feel alive. I feel alive today.
It must be different now that the weather's different. I mean, like we're both on remote. You're down in San Diego, I'm in LA. It's kind of overcast and gloomy here, so it's certainly not sunny and all things happy. So maybe it's just a coincidence with the baseball game, but it's overcast, it's gloomy. It doesn't feel the same. It's not the same normal weather that we normally get in LA. So maybe it'll change. It'll probably change on Friday.
Yeah. I don't know about that. But hey, shout out to Thomas, who showed up to work today. I didn't know if he was going to make it. I thought he might be a little bit depressed, but he did come, and so that's just being a professional right there. That's being a professional. We appreciate that. A lot of ground to hit today, Buck. We're going to talk about the big Chiefs-Bills game that's coming up. We're going to preview that for everybody. Talk about how things have changed scoring-wise early in the season here and what's the reasons for that. We'll hit that here in just a minute. And also going to look at some sack leaders, as well as an interesting conversation when we pulled up a stat that I think nobody's ever talked about. I don't think I've ever heard anybody discuss this stat, and we're going to shine light on why this could be something that could really help young quarterbacks establish themselves within their organization as well as around the league. So we'll get to that a little bit later on. But let's start off here with scoring. Let's pull it up right here. If you look at it from 2018 to 2022, look at where scoring is right now. Buck, it's as low as it's been here. 21.8 points per game on average across the league right now. Last year it was 23. In 2020 it was all the way up to 24.8. So that's a pretty significant number when you look at the decline there. You can see, you know, the yards where those are. I don't think there's been a drastic shift there in the yards, but really the number that stands out the most is just points. What do you attribute it to?
Oh, I attribute it to what you see each week because you work with the Chargers. Brandon Staley and some of these defensive coordinators have decided that they are willing to concede yards but take away big plays. And the way that teams are taking away big plays is they're playing split safety defenses, meaning there are two ways to play defense in the secondary. You can play single high coverage where you have a safety in the middle. He's up on the goalpost making sure things don't fly over the top. Or you can play two safeties, split safeties, both guys on the hashes, whether you're playing cover 2 or cover 4 where everyone's dividing the field in quarters. What it does though is it takes away the big plays. And because more teams are saying, hey, we'll bend but don't break, we'll let you have all those yards and we will play great red zone defense. You're seeing teams drive from 20 to 20, but once they get inside the red zone, because the field is tighter, the windows are tighter for the quarterback to throw. And unless you've established or unless you have a dominant running game, you can't run the ball into the end zone. And so that's what we're seeing. And as a result, the scoring is down. And so to counterbalance that, you're going to have to run the ball better on early downs so you can get your explosive plays on first down when people are gearing up to stop the run and you're able to see single high safety coverage.
Yeah, I think that you kind of hit the main points there. I think also I think the lack of preseason play for a lot of these guys probably led to some offenses being a little bit slow out the gate. But you couple that with the coverage looks that you're seeing and just the importance of big plays. Brian Billick used to talk about this all the time, about if you look at explosives, that's a key indicator. Everybody talks about, third down turnovers in terms of success rate, but explosives and the explosives you generate versus preventing those on the other side are a huge indicator in winning games. So, hey, if you can drive the ball, 9, 10, 11 play drives and you punch it in, you tip your cap. But these defenses are just trying to limit those 3 and 4 play drives with all those big chunk plays down the field. They're just trying to take that away, and they're living with 5-yard runs and 6-yard runs versus trying to crowd the line of scrimmage and giving up 40, 50, 60-yard passes. So I think it'll start to come back a little bit as these offenses get more in a rhythm after missing a lot of time in the preseason. But you also have, as they're getting more in rhythm, the weather comes into play, and that negatively impacts you. So I do think it is a little bit of a change here in how the game's being played.
Yeah, DJ, like it's so funny, like playing defense for such a long time and for some great defense coordinators, they'll always tell you the number one thing that really matters, points. Don't worry about yards, but really the game boils down to turnovers, points allowed, and third down defense. And so you focus on those areas are really the main areas that you practice on so you can be good at that. Willie Shaw, who is David Shaw, the coach at Stanford's dad, used to talk about that. You need to be able to look at your personnel and determine the style of play that you need to play on defense. When you got dudes, you can go after people. But when you don't have dudes, if you don't have premier talent, then what you do is you play a little more bend but don't break. You spend all your time making sure that you have a dominant red zone defense, meaning you have more coverages, more tricks up your sleeve once the ball gets into the 20-yard and in area. And that is how you stop people, because the whole focus is make them kick threes, don't give up sevens. Hard to beat you kicking threes. And we're seeing, because DJ, when I look at the Buffalo Bills, now the 49ers are at the top, and the Cowboys, 12 points per game. I mean, you're talking about historic numbers in terms of points allowed at that point. And I love the Buffalo Bills, but I'm not going to say that they have a couple old jacket players on that side of the ball. They're playing great team defense because the players that they have certainly understand the philosophy Leslie Frazier, Sean McDermott have, and they're executing it to a T. Same can be said for San Francisco, even though I think San Francisco has better talent.
Yeah, I think those teams can all get after the quarterback too. You know, they all can hit you with waves of pass rushers to be able to get after quarterbacks. They've got corners that can play the ball, take the ball away. You know, those are complete defenses. You look at the linebackers for the Bills and the Niners. That's a loaded group too off the ball. So there's no secret. They're very talented teams. But I think it all starts up front, having guys in waves you can get after people, and then you can play that conservative coverage and still get after people up front. It's a way to generate some negative plays without giving up big chunk plays. That's a beautiful combination. That's how you play defense in 2022.
It absolutely is the best way to play defense in 2022. You can't worry about the yard total. You got to worry about being in points allowed and turnovers. You can take it away and don't give up points. You can win a ton of games.
All right, this next conversation we're going to have, we're going to take a little break here. When we come back, this next conversation, one I'm fascinated by, it actually started from a conversation with a baseball friend, and I think you guys will find it very, again, have not heard this discussion anywhere in terms of this stat, what it means, and how it can help your young quarterback. So we'll get to that right after this.